Today's video is 6 things that have lasted through many purges throughout our house and continue to be of a lot of enjoyment to my daughter, who is 5. All of these toys I'm going to show you we have had between 1 and 3 years. So some of them are things that you use up and we buy again, and some of them are just toys that we've had for a long time and she's still not bored of them. She's still enjoying them, which is a great monetary investment, but also a great investment of our space. At the end, I'm going to show you the number 6 toy, which is a toy that she's had for about 3 years now. It's a bigger size toy, so it does take up some space, and it's one of those things that I have thought about purging for off and on, but I've never gotten rid of it because my daughter is still enjoying it, and it's kind of one of those surprise things that I wasn't expecting when we first bought it, and we weren't minimalist when we first bought it because it was about 3 years ago. So if you're enjoying this video, remember to hang on to the end. All right, friends, so I wanted to remind you that I'm getting ready to do a whole 12 days before Christmas decluttering process starting December 2nd. So remember to hit that subscribe button so that you get my next video. All right, so number 1, which is probably pretty predictable, is building things. So we right now are on a Lego kick. My daughter really enjoys the small Lego kit I got for her. Now this is one that is not solely like build something. I know they have like tons of kits out now that you can get, but I thought for her age that might not be extremely appropriate because the directions were pretty difficult, and I wanted her to be able to play with them on her own when she wanted to, and not feel like she had to just build one thing. So I bought her a kit that is open to building anything, and it's the same kind of kit that I had as a child too, and it brought me a lot of joy. So she's actually still in there right now playing with those Legos, and it also has things that you can make a car, you can make a house. It has lots of different options, and I feel like it's one of those toys that will stand the test of time. If anything, we'll probably just, slowly add and accumulate a little bit more so that she can build bigger things as she gets older. The second thing is stamp paint pens. And she loves these paint pens. She actually made me a card that I have downstairs in the refrigerator that is of me and her, and she did like a whole decoration around the outside so it looked like a framed picture. But they're one of those things that they are washable, and so that's just nice. They're easy to come out. I don't have to worry about my furniture or anything like that when she's playing with them. So it is less mess, which is always helpful. And they come in a bunch of different colors. They are kind of pricey. I think for the pack of like maybe 6 to 8, it's like $17, but I will say that they have lasted us a long time. We've probably had them about a year. I think she got them last Christmas, and we haven't had to buy more. So it's one of those gifts that I know it's going to need to be replenished at some point, but so far it has lasted a pretty long time. All right, so number 3, I think is pretty obvious, is Play-Doh. And Play-Doh, I feel like, is one of those things that for many ages it works, and it's one of those fun things that even when I teach my 5th graders, they never really grow out of. You can do tons of different things with Play-Doh. You can make your own Play-Doh, which I've done on several occasions. And then the Play-Doh she has right now, she has 2 little kits that we've gotten that she likes to play with. But one thing that we did earlier today is we just made patterns with Play-Doh because that's something that she's learning in her class right now. And you can make patterns with Play-Doh. She made one, she did like rainbows and circles and lines. All right, so number 4 is something that we've had for probably about 2 years now. And there are these connector beads that you can make anything with. You can make your own necklaces out of them. You can make bracelets. It has bracelets, things. It has rings. It has, you can make your own rings. And so it's one of those toys that she's really gotten a lot of enjoyment out of, and you can always take them apart and remake them, which is the nice thing, and you don't have to worry about string or tying something up, which for her age can get really frustrating, or, it's constantly on us to fix them and put them on her, where here it's teaching her, she has a lot of independence, which is something that my daughter really enjoys. All right, so another great toy that would be awesome for birthdays or Christmas is getting a bunch of pipe cleaners. I know between my daughter and our neighbors, they used to just make all different kinds of animals, and our neighbors are boys and they were older than her. But I feel like pipe cleaners are one of those things that any age really can enjoy.
Number 5 is a doodle board. This doodle board we got about a year or two ago, and it has been much loved. We enjoy taking it with us when we go on trips. We're getting ready to go to London soon for Christmas, and it's definitely going to be in her book bag coming with us. You can use your finger or the little pen that they give you. In this case, we've misplaced the pen, so she's just using something from her Play-Doh kit to draw, and then it has an easy button that you can delete when you're ready.
And then the last thing, the big thing that I'm sure will surprise some of you, because as a minimalist mom, I try not to have toys that can only be used for one purpose, and I try not to get toys that are too big just because it is hard to lug things around. And so one of the toys that has made the cut year after year is this Bouncy Horse. Bouncy Horse is a great gift because the one that we've gotten has lasted us at least 2.5, 3 years. We've had it forever. She has painted it, she's kept it outside for, several weeks, and it was fine, and it survived the test of time with my child. And so it has become like a part of the family. We call it Donkey Two Toes, and it is just a part of the Truda clan here. And so I think it's one of those toys that, yes, it won't last us forever. We probably have another year with it, but it has brought us a lot of joy that we didn't exactly expect. And it is big, but it's not so big that it kind of takes over the room, which we've had a riding horse before, and it was much bigger, and that ended up not making the cut. So guys, these are the 6 toys that have made our minimalist family's cut, and we are still enjoying to this day. And these are toys that can last for several years, and though some of them we do replace over time, like the paint and the pipe cleaners, we have gotten so much enjoyment from them. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and we will see you again next week.